You've probably heard this your whole life. If you want strong legs, just do more squats. But here's the surprising truth. For many people over 50, squats done the wrong way can actually make your legs feel less stable, not stronger. And the scary part, most people don't even realize it's happening. At first, it's subtle. Your knees feel a little uncomfortable. Standing up feels slightly harder. Maybe stairs start to feel different. So what do? You move less. And that's where the real problem begins. Because when movement decreases, strength disappears. Balance declines. Confidence fades. But what if I told you that you don't need to push through pain to build strong legs? In fact, some of the most powerful exercises after 50 aren't the hardest ones. They're the smartest ones. And today, I'm going to show you 5 exercises that can completely change how your legs feel, helping you move stronger and with more confidence. And make sure you stay until the end, because the final exercise will completely change how you think about squats. Before we start, drop your name and where you're watching from in the comments. I read every single one. Now here's something most people don't understand. As we age, strength alone isn't enough anymore. Your body needs stability, control, and coordination. Because your muscles don't just move you, they protect your joints. And when certain muscles get weak, especially around your hips and lower legs, your knees start doing more work than they should. So instead of forcing your body into movements that don't feel right, we're going to rebuild strength the smart way, starting from the ground up. Let's begin with one of the most overlooked muscles in your entire body, the front of your lower leg. This muscle helps lift your foot every time you walk. And if it's weak, you're more likely to trip, lose balance, or feel unstable. Stand with your back against a wall. Keep your heels planted. Now slowly lift your toes upward. Hold for a second, then lower, slowly. Simple, right? But don't underestimate it, because this small movement can dramatically improve your balance and walking confidence. Next, let's talk about an exercise that looks easy, but is incredibly powerful, the wall sit. Most people ignore this because it looks too simple, but here's the truth. This builds strength without stressing your joints. Lean against a wall, slide down slightly, like you're sitting. Hold that position. Even 10 seconds is enough to start. What's happening here is powerful. Your muscles are working, but your joints stay stable. That means strength without unnecessary strain. Now let's move to something even more important, your glutes. These are the strongest muscles in your body. But if they're weak, your knees pay the price. Lie on your back, feet flat on the floor. Lift your toes slightly so only your heels press down. Now push through your heels and lift your hips. Hold, then lower slowly. You should feel this in your glutes, not your lower back. When your glutes get stronger, your knees finally get the support they've been missing. Now, here's something most people get wrong. Lunges. They do them forward. But what happens next might surprise you. Forward lunges put more pressure on your knees. Instead, step backward. This small change shifts the load from your knees to your hips. Step back slowly. Lower gently. Then return. No rushing. Because control builds confidence, and confidence builds independence. Now finally, let's talk about squats. But not the way you've been doing them. Because squats themselves aren't the problem. It's how they're performed. Here's the game changer. Lift your heels slightly, just a small elevation. This changes everything. Your torso stays upright, your knees move more naturally, and your muscles work more efficiently. Lower slowly, only as far as comfortable, then come back up. And suddenly, squats don't feel painful anymore. They feel controlled. It was never about avoiding movement. It was about learning how to move better. Now here's the key. Consistency. You don't need long workouts, just 10 to 15 minutes, 3 to 4 times a week. That's it. Start with squats, then wall sits, then lunges, then bridges, and finish with lower leg work. Move slowly, breathe, and most importantly, listen to your body. Because real progress doesn't come from doing more, it comes from doing what works. Your body is still capable of getting stronger at 50, 60, even at 70 and beyond. Strength doesn't disappear with age. It just requires a smarter approach. So instead of forcing your body, start supporting it. Every step you take today is building a stronger tomorrow. Now I want to hear from you. Which exercise are you going to try first? Drop it in the comments below. If you found this helpful, like the video, share it, and subscribe for more tips. Because it's never too late to move better.